Look, dude, Larry Wheels, great guy, huge fan. But let's be honest here. He is the best cautionary tale we have right now. The dude started taking steroids at 17 years old, and now he's already having health issues. Boom! Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Okay, so I actually didn't get this video on my feed. It didn't show up on my YouTube thing, but Chris Jones's did. So my business partner, Chris Beast Mode Jones at Pump Chasers, we're actually doing an event this weekend, 2 events, 6 to 8 p.m. at Carbon Culture. Well, the old Carbon Culture, Carbon Performance, the OG one, the original one. We have free pizza at that event. Be 6 to 8 in Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee. The next event will be Saturday from 12 to 3 p.m. at Olympus Gym in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, catered by Fat Guys Barbecue. The first one's catered by Nashville Pizza. Okay, so check it out. Larry Wheels. So this guy, I remember he burst on the scene, lifting all kinds of weight, and I actually, for a minute, thought the dude was natural, and here's why. He was like 22 years old. I'm like, there is no way a 22-year-old is gassed to the gills. Come to find out, dude never even tried it naturally. He literally was like, steroids. So Larry Wheels just made a recent video that he's coming off of steroids for now, but not really, because there might be HRT or maybe not. He wasn't really clear about that from what I can tell. Maybe I'm wrong, comment down below. But he's not at all saying he's going to be a lifetime natty now. He's saying that he might up the gas and do everything again to hit 1,000-pound deadlift. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Everybody has goals. Everybody has, motives to get there. But I also just want to say this should be the wake-up call for all of these high school kids that I see, because I train high school kids every day of my life, that are popping SARMs like candy. The bottom line is steroids have more studies and are probably safer than SARMs. I don't know for a fact, but the fact of the matter is the data, which is mostly rodent data, was using about 3 milligrams a day in conversion, 1 to 3 milligrams. The SARMs you're buying on the open market legally at a supplement store or ordered online through a gray market company, they're like 30 to 50 milligrams. So it's about dose, right? Like if you take 2 Tylenol, you're going to relieve your headache. If you take 200 Tylenol, you're going to die. So at the end of the day, there's a dose issue, duration issue, intensity issue. But let's get away from that. Let's get back to what's going on. You have a guy who at 17 years old took steroids. What happens when you take steroids, and I know this personally, right? Because I have taken steroids. I am currently on HRT, but I trained Natty up until the age of 27. 100% Natty, militant Natty, never intended to go on any kind of HRT until it was pretty much medically strongly advised by my general practitioner back then. So that's why I started. Now, a lot of people say, you crushed your testosterone. Yeah, I did. By overworking and not sleeping enough. That also tells you, kids, get enough sleep, take care of yourself, don't overwork. But then again, the reason I overworked is the reason I live in a really big ass fucking house in a beautiful area in Tennessee. I sacrificed, and life doesn't come without sacrifice. Success doesn't come without sacrifice. I didn't come from anything. I basically built everything. Every brick on this house was paid for by my wife and I working our fucking asses off. So I have no regrets. So I have to take an injection once or twice a week. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. Now, I also took some hardcore steroids back in 2013. Let me tell you what, they fucking work. Dude, I was crazy. My attitude was fucked up. I was a bit angry. My temper wasn't where I wanted it to be, but I was jacked. Dude, I was benching before when I got my NABA Pro card in 2013. Bro, I had some shit in my system, dude, like a week out. Like 3 days out from the show, I'm benching 405 for reps. I haven't done 405 in a long time. And last time I did, I tore my pec. So your body gets super duper strong. Your muscles get strong, but your tendons and ligaments and joints, they don't keep up. That's why when you get extra strength strong, you get torn quads. How many pro bodybuilders torn their quads, their biceps, Dude, fucking lats. Bodybuilders tear all kinds of shit because you're lifting far beyond your genetic capabilities. Or when you got someone like a Chris Jones or like me now, you know, I know in my body, I know what it can do. My ligaments and tendons are keeping up my body. And if you notice, like my torn pec or it wasn't torn, it was strained really bad. That was back in the steroid years, right? Like that was back then. Now I haven't done anything to injure anything other than aches and pains from being 41 years old. Since I've been on just HRT, because my body's not getting that super physiological amount of strength. I also train smarter. I do better prehab and rehab. But that's besides the point. Here's my estimation. Let me get back to Larry. He ain't going to last. Larry's not going to last. Larry will maybe make it 4 to 8 weeks without steroids. And I hope to God I'm wrong, because the dude is going to drive himself right into the fucking grave where I've seen so many friends go in the past couple of years. Jerry was clean. Jerry was off everything. Jerry was living a healthy life. And Jerry Ward, again, the years of abuse, whether it was he did have a drug problem, God rest his soul. I miss him every day. I miss his texts. I miss everything. And that's why I'm being cautionary. I might die early because of what I did. In fact, I probably will die early because of what I did. So while Chris Jones went and gave this great testimonial about the earth and energy and what you do to your body and your balls, he brought up balls. I'm not going to talk about balls, but you can't fuck with your balls. Just remember that. So I tried. It doesn't work. So anyway, so check it out. So like, the problem is we're doing damage to our bodies, and Larry's body, his heart and everything, that shit, your brain, your heart, all that stuff is still developing at that age, 17 years old. 17, I have a daughter who's 16. It blows my mind that in a year, my daughter will be the same age as when Larry Wheels started steroids. My own daughter, I'm fucking old. You're developing. And these kids want these fucking shortcuts. We were at the gym, my training partner, Jason and I, Jason Rosen, my best friend. And we saw this kid wearing a backpack with a high school's name on it. And he was talking to a gym bro, trains arms every day, of course, and upper body, no legs. Besides the point. And this guy, and he was literally getting steroid advice from this guy. This guy was giving him steroid advice. They know not to come up to me because I'll literally tell them that don't do it. Right? I'll tell them it's not worth it. They don't want that. They want to know the shortcut and the quickest way to get jacked. Look, up until I was 27, you can look on the internet. You can look at the history, man. I won the Gold's Classic. I won the Carolina Clash. I won the Maryland Muscle. I won all these NPC shows, competed at various national qualifiers, was nationally qualified, winning overalls and winning my class from lightweight to middleweight, 154 pounds to 174 pounds. And I gained that shit naturally, and it sucked. It fucking sucked. It took work, meaning it sucked. It was hard work, but I loved every fucking second of it. And that's the thing. That's why I love natural bodybuilders. That's why to my right, other than Doug Miller, God bless Doug Miller. I love Doug Miller. I want to have Doug Miller's baby. Doug Miller and Core have done so much for natural bodybuilding and sponsoring them. But I believe between Scivation, MTS, we probably still give well over $100,000 to bodybuilding shows, including and majority-wise natural bodybuilding. But we've donated over six figures a year since 2006. I've donated multi-millions of dollars to natural bodybuilders. You know why? I fucking love natural bodybuilding. And I love drug guys. I'm a drug guy, right? Technically. And again, here's where I'm going to agree with Chris. HRT is steroid use. It's just steroid use with a cause. Steroid use with a reason. Steroid use where it's still better than not taking it. But at the end of the day, bottom line is, if you can stay natural, fucking stay natural. So here's my problem. And I want to cut this video. I have a lot to say. I could talk for an hour on this. Look, dude, when you start putting extra curricular shit in your body is not operating on its own. And you're giving your body a stressor, a foreign substance. My wife had breast implants. Now she's still a year later dealing with severe breast implant illness. When you start putting foreign shit in your body has to, basically react. So I take testosterone. Like Chris said, my balls, they're just pretty much Christmas tree decorations right now. They look good. You can play with them. They might be a little bit sensitive, but at the end of the day, it's just balls. They don't really fucking do much. Why? Because I have to control my testosterone with a fucking needle now. If I try to come off now, especially my issue now, if I didn't have my endocrine issue, absolutely I'd come off. I'd try, but HRT has me optimal, get my blood work done. I'm taking 150 milligrams of test a week. I'm good. I feel great. I'm optimal. My health markers are good. But here's the thing. If I came off, might I live longer? But at the end of the day, I'd rather live another 10 years optimally than live another 40 years feeling like shit. That's just me. That's just me. I've worked my ass off, gone to a level, and literally worked myself. When I got sick, when I got rhabdo, when I went to the hospital 2 times before for exhaustion, it wasn't from drugs. In fact, 2 of the times when I was natural, it was because I worked too hard. Even right now, I have 5 a.m. clients sometimes training them. I have board meetings throughout the day with the company that acquired Ambrosia. I have all this stuff going on, and I handle all sales for Outright, for MTS, for Tiger Fitness, most of the sales for Ambrosia. I'm starting a shirt company, by the way, which is going to be amazing. Should launch in October, or we have a shirt company coming out. We got a lot of things going on, Pump Chase, all that stuff, events. I love work, and my love of work has literally driven me into the grave. So I'd rather perform at this level. And because of that, I've given my kids, basically, they're gonna be fine throughout their life. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm here for. I'd rather be here 40 years, but you know what? I made that choice. I'd rather be here 50 years or 60. I'd rather live to 100, but I want those years to be quality years. And I can't undo the past. All I could do is live the healthiest life possible. For example, I wake up in the morning, sauna decreases mortality by 40%. I do my cardio. I take all my vitamins, my nectar, my immortal, all that shit. I do my best. But at the end of the day, you guys don't want to be me playing catch up with your health. You don't want to have that fucking variable that might kill you. Larry Wheels, here's my prediction. He won't last, Natty. He won't, because he won't be getting the views that he used to get. People watched Larry since he was 20 or whenever he started because he did fucking impressive shit. At the end of the day, people watch me. I don't fucking know. All 12 people who watch me and my views are shit. I get it. You don't have to make fun of me. Look, at the end of the day, people watch me because I have knowledge of supplements, training. I have all this fucking knowledge, and I'm willing to say it. And I was willing to speak out during the pandemic. I did all this shit, but I'm not Larry Wheels. No one's watching me for a 12,000 pound deadlift. My posing and lifting videos get no fucking views. The ones that get views are videos like this, where I give opinion, or videos on fucking creatine. Nobody watches me for shock and awe. Larry is a shock and awe guy. I predict, and hopefully I'm wrong, that Larry, and I think he's a great guy. I'm a fucking fan, and I hope he fucking sticks to being Natty, or at least just on HRT. I predict the fucking ego strike by his views going down is going to make him fucking jump back on fucking cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles and cycles. I want the best for Larry. I want the best for you. Don't do what Larry did, okay? Don't do what I did. Do what Chris Jones does as far as lifting and everything's concerned, right? Be natty, be healthy, be happy, and live your best fucking life, okay? Keep your priorities in check. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Just another day. And anyway, speaking of creatine, everybody asks if it's in stock. We do have a great price on the 015 Nutrition Creatine right here. Like, what about the quality? It's my brand. It's the best fucking quality. I'll link it down below. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment down below. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Click on the notification bell. And buy all your supplements, including Pump Chasers! From Chris Jones and myself from tigerfitness.com. I'm Marc Lobliner, and that's not a game. Training intensity is everything. If you want to build muscle, if you want to get better, if you want to go hard, you need to train intense. A lot of pre-workouts, they get you intense. But then what happens? You crash. A lot of pre-workouts, they give you the pump, but then what happens? It wears off. A lot of pre-workouts, they'll give you all that stuff, but it doesn't add to your endurance. I want to be able to lift heavy. I want to be able to feel the pump. I want veins bulging from every single part of my body. I want to lift heavier weights every single time. I want to run farther. I want to run faster. I want to push harder, and I want to get bigger, stronger, and faster. And that's why I created Clash 3D. This pre-workout is next level, featuring 3D pump, Vasodrive AP, and a lot of other epic ingredients. Guys, this is the pre-workout that you need to take your workouts and your performance and your physique to the next level. Oh.